Hello and good afternoon to you. My name is Neil Pinkett. I'm the proprietor of Bath Cars, and today's car is the Bmw 530D. This is the Sport and it's the 5-speed manual version. This one, 2 owners, 1 private keeper plus BMW contract hire, which is sort of a big BMW fleet operator. Decent history, and we'll come to that a bit later on. Right, what can we say? Right, finished in metallic titanium silver, has the black leather, 530D, so it's 192 brake horsepower, I think, 6-cylinder, 5-speed manual car with the front and rear parking sensors. Parking sensors, 4 of in the back there. 51 plate, 2001, late 2001, supplied by Scott Hall of Hampshire, and that's where it's lived all its time, down there on the south coast, Southampton. There is service history up to about 80k from BMW. This side is probably the worst side actually out of it. It has got a little mark to this door here, which probably could be pushed out from the inside, and also someone has managed to thump the sills on the side there a couple of times, 3 times down the side, so you can just make it out on the bottom there. Pan in for you. Okay, got the 17-inch wheels, the headlight washers on the front, xenon headlights, the Angel Eye type, this one, with front fog lights, and again, as I said, the front parking sensors, which do work as well. The leading edge of the bonnet has some stone chipping. They are relatively biggish chips, but they were touching quite easily really, and the front balance again has some stone chips as well. Mud flaps all round. This side's a fair bit cleaner actually, in decent tidy condition. Car drives okay. I've driven it for about 25 miles and it all drives okay, and even on these cold February mornings it's starting perfectly fine. It has the split loading boot lid like so the glass basically opens in 2 stages, and the boot opens up with the gas struts all working fine. Well, that's actually built into the headlining, I should imagine. There's the original number plates here, and under here is the spare, which is now alloyed with a 17-inch wheel. The locking wheel nuts are there as well. There's a Nokia phone kit in here as well there, with a built-in phone system. Let's have a look and see if we've got the original toolkit. Go some kit in there, spanners, etc. The boot actually is in relatively okay condition. It's not ripped or torn, it's a little bit soiled. The back parcel shelf is in there, and that's just a little bit soiled as well, but at least it's there. 3 headrests, and there is the luggage net in the back there as well, which hooks into the lugs in the ceiling. Okay, so tyres. Bumpers will fit okay. 17-inch tyres on the back here. That's not far off new actually. Plenty of meat to go on that one. Those rear pads, plenty of meat to go on those as well. Just sort of a little ledge, but nothing much to worry about. M-Tech wheels, again good tyre, not far off new. Pads are okay in there as well. Tax until the end of April 2012 is included. This tyre here about half worn, and this one here about pretty good actually, about 60% to go. That alloy there is in pretty good nick, and so's that one actually. Is a little bit of corrosion, not much to worry about. So little blemish in the paint up here. Roof bars, the mirror lenses are slightly discoloured on both sides, but are still functioning fine. Right, what we'll do is we're going to have a look at the history a moment. Okay, welcome to the bit of documentation that we've got for this BMW. So we can see that just 1 keeper in, well actually sorry, 2 keepers in total, 1 private keeper. BMW contract hire was the first keeper, and then the second keeper is a lady, Mrs. Catherine Muirhead, and it's a 530D Sport touring estate car with 194 grams per kilometre, and the CC is 2926, registration number, etc. MOT certificate, April the 25th 2012, and that was done at 166846, local garage in Southampton. A few advisories, and that was a failure actually, and then advisories there. Right, a friend of mine works at the local BMW garage, and he has printed out for me a little synopsis of the servicing that's been dealt with, and it's all been done at Scott Hall, which is the supplying BMW dealer, and it went April 2002, 13k, then the next one was 25k, then 28k, then 45k. Then there is an entry there on 2003. Well, it must be a typo, so it's probably about sort of 54 or so. The next one, January 2004, 63,000 miles, 73,000 miles. Another one at 73, 78, and then the last one at BMW was 80,000 miles. All done at Scott Hall. So there's their telephone number there. If you fancy giving them a call, you can find out what they did. But that was up to just 80,000 miles, and then we've checked with the Vosa website, and the MOTs all add up from that point there all the way up to current time. So the mileage is warranted. Back to the car. Okay, welcome to the interior part then. So all the doors are opening and closing fine and locking, although the central locking isn't working on the remote part, it's just working on the key on the lock. Electric windows all around, leather door cards with this silver steel effect that runs through all around the car. Full leather interior, Isofix seats in the back here for 2 child seats, centre armrest, 3 inertia reel safety belts, 3 headrests, speakers in the back of the headlining there at the top. Headlining's in really good order. Carpets are have got overmats. We do have the overmats, but they are soiled unfortunately, but the original carpets are in fairly good condition. So leather seats just showing a little bit of wear really, as you'd expect for this sort of age, a 11-year-old car. Up to the front, so we've got memory seats, they're working, all the windows working, electric mirrors, they're working. Bit of leather wear on the seats there, as you can see. Could do with some leather care if you're really into this, getting this minters. Passenger side's probably a little bit worse actually. The carpet's all good. Has the first aid kit under the seat. Illuminated door cards, or doors, pedal lights as they call them. Okay, your seat's moving forwards and backwards okay, although that switch isn't working at the moment. Have a little play with that. Electric adjustment there for the sports bit, that's working on both sides. Carpets are looking pretty good up the front here, not hold, pretty okay. Right, the windscreen looks spot on. Auto dipping rear view mirror, auto wiper sensor, and auto headlights. M-spec leather steering wheel, nice and solid bit of kit here with the cruise control and the radio controls. Trip computer, car showing 175068. Temperature gauge working fine, idling over perfectly, revving up perfectly. CD player, radio with presets, although the little pixels have gone at the bottom, but still functioning. Aircon unit functioning fine. Dual cup holders, 5-speed gearbox with the clutch feeling all okay, and gear change selection all fine. The bit's missing out the phone, I'm afraid, so the actual handset's missing off the phone. I don't know where that's gone. Airbags all round. The airbag light is on, I'm afraid, but that is normally due to just a sensor under the seat, but it's a job for BMW to reset it if I'm not mistaken. Right, so there we go. Car starts up fine in these cold mornings. The car is actually pretty reasonable condition, just a few minor marks. That passenger side sill, well, I say minor marks, a few indentations in the sill there. Idling over perfectly okay, good spec inside, nice forgiving interior if you've got kids, etc. Okay, we'll leave you with that shot. Thanks very much for watching. New number plates have been fitted, the old ones are in the boot there if you've got a tow bar you want to fit on the car. Just show you those knots to the seal there and that little bit of damage to the door if you can make it out. It's pretty minor damage on the door really. Okay, thanks for watching, bye bye.